What a bunch of scumbags. Thanks.
It's all Hollywood animation. All the bodies was all like you see in the movies. It was dummies.
Oh, I'd love to be able to kill Nazis. Racists? I'd love to murder racists and get away with it. Start burning fucking scumbags' houses down.
My cousin lives in Memphis down there. The Ku Klux Klan, how bad they were. That's rough down there. People think there's no Ku Klux Klan today, but there is.
Yeah.
They're still going strong.
Was that guy just defending a racist? Is that what he just said? What did he say? He mumbled something.
Who?
When I said something, he mumbled something. Like he was defending a Nazi or something. I don't know.
I'm not defending.
Do you know him?
My uncle was in World War II. He stepped on a landmine, broke his back, one lung.
Well, if he is a racist, he deserves to die. Like all racist scumbags. Deserve an axe in the head.
No kidding.
Yeah. Luckily for him, my other uncle was in Atlantic on a destroyer. My uncle was in World War II. But Uncle Mike come back. There's a year in hospital in London. Stepped on a landmine.
I'll show you. This is my Nazi killer. Look at this thing. Oh yeah, look at the spike on the end. So the trick is to hook this onto the neck and you yank him towards you and you jab him in the face with this. Right?
That'll work.
Oh yeah, this will kill any racist scumbag Nazi piece of shit. Oh yeah, killing racists isn't illegal, you know. The trick is not to let them find you. Right? When you kill a racist scumbag, you hide the body good. Nobody finds it. There's no crime. You gotta have a crime to charge someone with murder.
So he said, "Oh, we go in the back road. We see him maybe we shoot him for gun practice." Oh shit! What do you think to say? Yeah, we should maybe for gun practice.
It's not murder if you're killing a Nazi. And I don't think it's even illegal killing a sympathizer.
Listen,
you know, people who like Nazis, who like racists, I don't think it's a
my father married Eileen, and she was German. And her father was in World War II German. I mean, Tim Hortons with him. He says, "You want to see my picture when I was in the war?"
Past inspection, Rick.
SS.
No, you were never.
That's the bad ones. Now, you know what he says in Tim Hortons? I didn't go back for 3 years. I'm sitting with him and all people. That was on Night Street. Hitler was great. Hitler was a good man. You're all looking at us.
Wow.
I never went back for 3 years.
Wow, what an idiot.
I told
Hitler was great. He was a good man.
You know,
Everybody's staring at the table.
letting people in my
Yeah,
apartment.
he was a
I can't
monster.
go in here
Building
now.
that I don't.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah, he takes his picture. Want to see my family picture? SS. That's a murderous, very bad one. You know, I don't think you should brag about something like that.
People that
Why would you?
own the building, are they?
That's Sammy.
You know,
Oh, he owns the building.
well, you're slow this morning, Rory.
On what?
You're slow. You're usually down by
Oh,
one.
it's Saturday.
Different thoughts.
Crap. You got no smokes, Murray?
No, I was gonna ask you.
I'm out. I brought a joint.
How's your wife still feeling all right?
No, because when I woke up yesterday morning, I thought, I wonder if I still have COVID. I looked at my test from the night before, I had one. I looked at their test with 2 lines. I don't have COVID. So I said to her when I got home, I said, I don't have COVID. She was, neither do I. She was like, I've been reading them wrong. I said, what?
Holy Christ.
Well, did she
I
have
just,
2 lines?
we had a cold, yeah, we had a cold.
She had 2 lines or no?
Well, the one I seen had said 2 lines.
Well, that's, yeah.
So did you have it or didn't you have
I
it?
don't know.
If she had, if it's 2 lines.
Well, how do you
yeah.
explain that?
I know, I said, look.
How do you explain that diligence?
I said, here, this is the line.
You should have took another test. Sometimes the ones don't work if you stir it wrong. Sometimes the first test, if you don't do it right, it won't work. You might have 4 lines.
Super COVID.
Super cool. Well, I went to the drugstore last week and put my name in for the 5th shot. I got 4, and she said, we'll phone you. I said, well, while we're in here, my wife and I put me down for the flu shot too, so I'm going to get them both.
Mm-hmm.
I got a single shot, last time I got a shot.
Did you?
Well, they asked me, you want the single shot? And I said, might as well.
I did too. Son of a bitch. They said 65 and over you have to pay, and I had 5 years ago he had given me the prescription, $350, and I didn't use it. Because it's done, it's worth the $350. So I still got that from 5 years ago. Over 65, we pay, under 65 for free. What kind of shit is that?
Mm-hmm.
The older ones are the ones that are.
Teresa went to do market?
No, it's got single.
Oh.
You got what?
Top of her head.
Oh, single?
Top of her head.
My shingles is fucking,
Itchy?
some of that shingles is fucking very painful.
Oh,
And itchy too.
my mother was telling that with all that.
Was it
Took her a
contagious?
year. Yeah, it took a whole year.
I think it's contagious?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's too bad. Would have been a good.
She was itching on here. She's right
I know
here.
she's got shingles.
Well, that's
She
a-
says she could see the thing in the mirror. She looked down and she saw rash. It was rash on top. This is what alcohol is that? Don't skin her hair, but so what? Oh, it's only 5 after 7. It's like,
Let's go smoke a joint, guys. And then we can come. You can come back and
Smoke a joint there, Marty?
I'll even pull out one of the little ones. This one's the little one,
I don't know what.
so we'll go with the little one.
Excuse me.
yeah, we gotta go 7 o'clock St. Catherine's. We got tickets, concert, the Motown show. It's all groups that sing.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we saw it 3 years ago. They look just.
So it's like the
one's doing
Four
Tina-
Tops and the.
Tina Turner, and they look and sound and dress just like Roy Orbison, Tina Turner, Elvis.
Nice.
There's a whole bunch. And they dress and look just like.
We're getting tickets.
We got tickets,
I got the paper from this county here,
Yeah,
and it's a guy doing 3 different
yeah, I
performances.
seen it.
I got it.
Same guy,
Yeah.
yeah.
Roy Orbison,
Elvis and
Elvis,
somebody.
and
Cash.
Johnny Cash.
You have to leave it.
7 o'clock show tonight. I don't like going night shows. I told her, don't do that no more. At 7:30, I'm ready to sleep.
Yeah, I'm in bed at 9.
I said, I don't care who it is, don't go on. So we go to casino and entertainment, we pick the Sunday 3 o'clock show in the afternoon, I love it. It's only an hour and a half and you're home at 6. So we always get the 2 or 3 o'clock show.
Nice.
We go to shop or something. There's some groups at the casino that come on at 9 o'clock, you know, once you're home.
Yeah, last week,
It's nice out.
Yeah, snow's coming.
Did you bring this, the bread?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Those little ones, they get bullied, eh? By the sparrows, they get bullied by the big ones sometimes.
Snow's coming. I feel it.
Yeah, it's the coldness. Yeah, I think we're getting rain today for sure.
I don't know.
That one for me too.
I haven't even asked yet. I haven't even asked yet. You got change?
You haven't asked for a
You got a
smoke?
buck? Buy a couple off him.
O'Neill never said fuck. O'Neill, fuck, he's fucking.
Yeah, yeah, you doper.
Give me a fucking smoke.
You're a doper. You fucking O'Neill. I see that girl yesterday.
And?
Here.
She liked it when she worked at the fishing ship. But she liked the job at the greenhouse too, Wood.
Cars will be all dirty and salty.
I never used my You get the rust and shit on yours, mine, but not yours. Well, yours is in good. I'm not changing them around from here. So if it's a nice winter like this, I take it. If it's ice and salty, I think it was.
I don't blame you.
I did mine.
Who's that?
Young man,
No, no.
Jeff,
Oh, Jeff.
Jeff. He didn't come yesterday, he didn't come the day before.
Yeah, he was the day before, wasn't he? But he left early.
He left early.
Yeah, I think he was
No,
here.
he'll be tomorrow morning. Are you picking him up tomorrow morning?
Oh, yeah, he usually likes coming from
And then when I go that way anyways, and I drive up to the church. 'Cause it's right on the, so that's why I take that Sunday morning. It's easier than usually I have time. Going to Walmart anyway, so. Oh, dark clouds.
Yeah, it's cooling off.
Yes,
There's darker clouds coming this way,
Oh, look at.
but it looks pretty light. It might light up after.
Well, on my phone it says
Oh, no.
By-
The first plan I get is
noon. It'll be sun coming out.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know how they expect that, but maybe.
Do you always dry it from the
Oh,
pan?
yeah, you got a fan.
You always do that?
Yeah, but there's a top thing. Especially since I picked it after it rained. It was really soaked. Sorry. Being soaked wet.
Oh, well, that's all right.
No, it's more of the dry.
I know, but you shouldn't have picked it when it was raining.
No, but I looked out yesterday morning and it was flattened to the ground.
Oh,
What was?
The plant. So I go out to check it and it broke. It snapped.
yeah, you gotta
The
pluck
wind
it then.
snapped it.
Yeah, the weight, yeah.
So, well, I guess I should have it supported.
Well, sometimes they stake tomatoes, right?
So now I gotta get a fan to circulate the air, or else it's gonna be mold.
You must have been devastated to see your plant laying on its back.
At first I thought it just because the rain all dropped it. But then I seen it snap, so I thought, someone snapped it and took off all the buds. Then I looked, and oh, the buds were still there.
Ah.
Then I thought, well, it snapped from the wind.
Hey, Daniel.
Kids up early
They're
in the
heading
morning,
off to work.
Saturday morning.
She probably has to go to work,
Yeah.
so they're going to daycare.
Oh yeah, daycare.
That's what I would guess.
To play for a daycare.
Have a great day, guys. Yes. Pepperoni sticks.
Tip of the day, eh? Morning.
Good morning. Truck's looking good.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see a little rust there.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta get that.
You've had that truck a long time, haven't you? What year is it?
2004.
I think I remember when it was shiny and new.
It's shiny still.
Yeah, it's a nice truck.
Gonna have a little cancer at 19 years old.
Yeah, I was over at somebody I hadn't seen in the parking lot, and he said, "Oh, did you hear about blah blah blah? Some fucking woman that pain was so bad she had to get assistance to kill herself. Cancer.
You know, the way doctors shouldn't tell us. When I went to see my sister in the hospital, once I see the doctor in the other room, he says, 3 months to live. That's Saturday. 3 months. So, I said, he's going to see you tomorrow, Sunday. Sunday morning, Jeff phoned me, saying, Mom died. Why did the doctor say 3 months? You should say, I don't know. 3 months. And luckily, I went Saturday.
Yeah.
She's sitting up talking to me. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Died the next morning. Well, why even say that? If they don't know,
Well,
they
he
should say
did.
we don't know.
Well, it looks like he wasn't far off the mark, was he? He was just
Far at the mark.
He said she's
3
gonna-
months. That's not far off the mark. I
Yeah, but
mean,
he said 3 months she's going to live, not the next day she dies.
well, that's what I mean. I mean, one day, 3 months isn't that far apart. I mean, she was doomed, right?
90 days. That's not a lot.
No.
Like in a lifespan type thing, right? That's
But
not
I
a
mean,
lot.
I was sure glad I went Saturday.
Well, if
Yeah.
you were living here and she was living in BC and you heard that she's got 3 months to live.
Yeah.
Well, you're still
Then
gonna
you-
go and try and
You
get
go
out there.
See her in a week or so, but if she dies the next day, you think, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah, 6
Well,
in
the
the
doctor
morning.
doesn't know.
No, but he's estimating.
They
My
should.
twin, they told me my twin had a week to go. It took him a couple of days.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
So that's roughly within about, yeah.
Well, they should tell me that. I mean, she's not hearing this, and outside the room, he should say, "Doc, it don't look good. Maybe in the next week,
Wow.
not 3 months
Yeah.
minimum." I mean, he's guaranteeing she's going to live 3 months. He said, not the
No,
next
he's
order.
not.
He said, well, he said 3 months minimum.
Well, so that's
So that's 3 months you're going to live.
no, no.
So
she's
instead
not
of
gonna-
rushing to see her,
What am I missing here? Is it-
Not the next day.
you're not going to rush to see her. You're going to go
Oh,
see
I
her.
understand all that.
It's possible that was a complication though. It
Come up during the
wasn't,
night.
yeah, it was probably a complication. So
She's-
when he made that estimation, he was at a good idea. She was
That
gonna be all right
Saturday
for her.
afternoon, and she's sitting up on the bed talking to me. We're talking about the old times and
Mm-hmm.
and stuff. And like I then I went home. My sister and my wife, oh, she's sitting up. They shot her full of she was higher than the kite. She wasn't in pain.
Morphine or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll trade you. I didn't get one off him.
Why didn't you?
I didn't want to ask him for two.
Well, look, some doctors. Sure, Dr. Shaver was a type. He came around for the results. He's the type that says, John, you have 2 weeks to live. Boom. Just like that. Other doctors, even if they know 2 weeks to live, they'll just say, hey, we're going to try and do stuff. But he was a type, he denied it. He went in, what do you call it when you don't believe? We're going home.
Denial.
I'm almost crying. He's done. We're going to go fishing in the summer and everything. And I'm almost trying not to cry. And I said, no. They just told him he's going to die in 2 weeks. And he says, well, he's in denial. He didn't hear that. Didn't hear that. And he died in a week. He died the following week. But, you know,
There's this one woman at the.
They shouldn't be telling patients their estimations in front of them.
no.
You don't tell a patient, well, you got about 6 months to live.
No, I don't think they do that.
That's
do they?
horrible.
Well, imagine telling to my uncle, we come for the results. Well, John, you got a week to
It's
live.
pretty much,
Just like that.
wow.
1 week to live.
Holy fuck.
Like he was Dr. Shaver. That's the hospital in Shaver House on top of the hill.
That's incredible.
I don't know. Would you want to know or not know?
I don't know.
Would
That's
you
tough.
want to know? At least you could plan it. They said, okay,
Exactly.
3 months. Okay.
Yeah, that would be good to know because then you could say goodbyes and right.
My brother had no will, but he got the doctor to make one up with him and sign it. The doctor was pretty good to do that, eh?
Yeah.
His last minute will.
Is that legal? Are you allowed to just
Wow.
get anybody to put it up?
It
Well,
worked.
long as there's a
somebody
witness.
protests or something.
I don't know if I'd want to know because the way I am, I'd be a bundle of nerves every night. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
able to sleep.
Counting down the minutes.
Yeah, honest to God,
Look at
I wouldn't want to know because I'd probably go out and kill all my enemies.
I go to get
I'm gonna die anyway. Fuck you.
I go
fuck
get
you.
a complete physical every year, and I can see in 2 weeks for yourself. I can't sleep for 2 fucking weeks. I'm worried. I'm gonna keep dying of cancer. You got, honest to God, I'm one of the nurse. I go in there for the result. Don, everything's fine. Everything's great. I'm singing and everything on the way home in the car. Oh shit.
Yeah.
For about 2 weeks, I'm hearing bad news.
Yeah.
I already got bad news. He's gonna tell me. I says to my wife, one day, man, it's gonna be bad news. I won't be singing on the way home.
Well, you know, this woman I was telling you about, her husband died. And they said, oh, you can go home, blah, blah, blah. But it sounds to me like, oh, yeah, they wanted to send him home. And she said, he's sick, blah, blah, blah. And he died. But it looked like he had a bleeding ulcer. So she's suing them.
Well, I'm sure that happens in this.
They want to send you home when you're sick.
Well, now, years ago, no. Now they want the bed. Years ago, you stayed there.
I understand that.
They
Don.
said they
Fuck,
want-
if
they
you're
want you to
if
go
you're-
home.
If
Now
you're,
would you
if you're
take-
sick, you're sick.
My cousin's a nurse for 30 years, and she told me, they want you out today. Not like in the 60s and 70s, you stay there, recover till you think. Look at, I had my fucking appendix. I'm out the next day. My mother said in the 50s, you were 3 weeks in the hospital. A simple appendix back then. Now, no, you're out.
Yeah, well, that's the way it should be.
Like a factory assembly line, eh?
Well, yeah, but keep in mind, in 50 years, they've also upped the antibiotics and all of that stuff. So nowadays, when you go in, they just shoot you full of super antibiotics at the end and send you home because the antibiotics take care of it, right?
That makes sense.
Well, look at
Way
my
back
dad.
when, they didn't have as good. They had, what, penicillin, and they had to sit around for 2 weeks to make
Back
sure
in
you
the
didn't.
50s and 60s when that was happening, people
Hey,
were
Don,
complaining
look, who
about-
showed up?
People were complaining about staying in
showed
the
up.
hospital too long.
Well, I had a back fusion 20 years ago in London. Fused the 3 discs. And the scar is that big. Today it's this big. They go with laser now. Mine is that big.
That's crazy.
How different it is today.
Take longer to heal when you got it longer.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah. And they want you up and walking.
I got to have a heart operation scheduled soon, and they're just going to take a little piece of it out and then seal it. And that little piece is responsible for causing a short circuit in my heartbeat. So every once in a while, it'll go into overdrive. Like,
your mind.
yeah.
I got a regular heartbeat. It's on. They go boom, 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 boom. boom.
Yeah. Oh, I
thinking
wish.
Buddy Rich is playing there underneath. Yeah, and like it's funny when you listen to it.
So how long do they keep you in?
Now, that's the thing. It's a day operation.
What?
Train.
You're off? Yeah. It's
in and
a
out.
Check this.
Yeah,
check
in
this
and out.
This is the guy goes to Mary Diamond every day, and he makes custom-made walking sticks. So he gave me one.
Nice. Looks good.
Walnut, made out of walnut.
Nice.
Plus it also double as a weapon for
A
self-defense.
whacker if you have to. Yeah. Yeah. Well, be careful. Don't go whacking people if you don't need to. See you, buddy.
You go tomorrow morning? So Friday, I'll give you
A lot of trouble lately, yeah. Having a lot of trouble lately. He loses his leg, now he's got to go for triple bypass.
Yeah, it becomes like a minefield as you get older.
Yeah.
a minefield. Tell us something. Make up a rumor.
I gotta go for hip
What's up?
replacement soon.
Oh.
I've been
I
putting
had
that
both
off.
mine done.
Huh?
I had both my hips done
Oh, yeah?
by Dr. Son. Is that you got?
I had some.
No, they're gonna do it in Mount Sinai in Toronto.
Oh,
I had some.
he's good.
He sent me to the fucking hospital, go on that treadmill, and he signed a waiver, but if something happens to you while you're doing that, they're not responsible. I said, who the fuck to myself is responsible? go faster, and they're just saying, I'm thinking, and you gotta sign your waiver, that if something happens, a heart attack, it's not their fault. I'm thinking, well, whose fault is it? She's making me run faster. Yeah. I didn't like that idea. Sign a waiver that like something happens, it's not their responsibility. You got the gauge there.
Everybody's
Keep
gotta
it at
cover
50,
their butt.
50 miles, faster, man, you're sweating, you got a finger in your mouth, a tube, the breathing. You're not going fast enough and you're dying over there. And I'm thinking, right. So they scheduled me again for a second one, I canceled. My sister said her friend went for that test at the hospital, or a threat test. Your heart is like a young man. He went from there to his car and had a massive heart attack in the hospital parking lot and died. I canceled my appointment the next day. Nothing wrong. No, everything's fine. Right by his car. I says, fuck that shit. That scared the hell out of me. I'm thinking, they told me he's fine. You got a heart like a young man, and he drops dead on the way to the car. So I phoned up. I canceled. I said, I'm not going. I'm going to go when I heard that one.
Yeah, I've had two dislocations in my left hip. If I have one more, they said I gotta have a. So I'm trying not to. I really want to not have to.
Now you called me, I was gone to.
Yeah, I've been putting it off since 91.
I was at all.
Yeah, I don't want to. So if I can, and they gave me exercises to
30,
strengthen the
32
muscles.
years.
I didn't want my phone to go off when I was up there.
I had surgery in 91. They took a piece of bone out to turn the ball. That was just a temporary fix.
Goodwill.
It's a nice,
But I got a plate in there with screws.
you showed me.
So he says I can do a good job. We can do a good job
I gotta get
here.
a fan.
But if I send you to Mount Sinai, Toronto, they'll do an extra job.
There you go.
Because that plate's gotta come out
Where'd you get the fucking?
before they can restructure it and put the new hip.
Jeez. That sounds like quite the operation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get a lantern.
Is that multiple, or you just go in once? They'll do it all at once.
Still there.
Go in, they take the plate out, the screws, the plate.
Still, that sounds like it's a couple hours operation, eh? That's not small. Wow.
It's too bad you couldn't go.
I thought you were the guy to go to.
But my one leg's shorter than,
I
my
went and saw
right
a
leg's
couple
shorter
of
than my
there
left. That's why I walk with a limp.
And I wanted to wait on Monday because
So,
senior day.
in order for them to take the plate and screws out and to
to
put the right size hip replacement in so it lengthens my leg again,
Were you the guy that hit that?
they have the equipment in Toronto, Mount Sinai, to measure to make sure that.
Calibrate it.
Oh, thank you.
So why get a good job when I can get an excellent
No, but it
job?
must have been.
Yeah,
it
she
took
found
him-
it.
My chances I'll get an excellent job and I'll die fucking.
So you're the one
That's so smart to do that. I'd do that again.
So it says
I found clothes
4 to
like that.
6
I'm looking
weeks
for clothes. It's like, oh, this one's hidden. Oh, thank you. It's
on a
mine.
regular
You're the one up
hip
here,
replacement.
just,
I asked them, I said, well,
cheap
with
store
them
here.
taking out the plate
They
and
have a
everything,
bad
he
day,
says,
it's what, $3.
it could be
My mom says when you go.
6 to 8 weeks or it could be 3 months.
So the new operation though
depends on
will
how-
negate the need for the plate, or you're gonna always have that in there? The plate, if once with the operation, you won't need the plate anymore?
No.
Okay.
No, because the plate was just to hold the bones
Temporarily,
together till they
okay.
healed. I was supposed to get the plate out
Well, listen.
2, 3 years after I got the surgery on it.
I
Gotcha.
mean,
I never did.
I do the same, but I'm not as bad as you, Christ.
So the bones healed and everything, it's just that they have to take the plate out. And then where the plate's like this on the side of my leg, and then there's a piece that
Fill it up as much as you could.
I gotta
sticks
spread
in
that
like
around
this
town.
into the bone, and then there's screws. So they gotta take the screws out, pull that out, so that hole's gotta heal, and the screws gotta.
Do they fill it in with anything or not?
I don't know, I don't think so. I think they just let it heal on its own.
Iota?
But he said that's minor compared to the healing of your tendons and muscles and everything else that have to be, you know, cut and repaired.
Oh, that's cheap.
But he says it could be 6 to 8 weeks, could be longer, could be 3 months, it all depends on how fast you heal.
There's a concert.
But he said, my advice is lose weight.
You go up there, you do the operation, come back. So any physiotherapy and stuff you do down here at home, right?
You never get it.
They probably have people come to your house.
We saw a couple
Yeah,
of
the
days.
physiotherapy.
But I told her, don't, I said yesterday, don't,
Way up there.
it's 7, I don't want, no, you don't want to take it.
Man, take it home there.
Let's smoke. You gotta lose weight.
That's the tough part. That's quitting smoking.
Isn't that the
I know, I
car?
told her,
She said if you
I
smoke,
started getting tired of it. I
there's
thought,
more chance of
It's
infection.
just yesterday. I don't feel
Inside,
easy, my kids are
inside.
feeling free tickets. I am going home now. Evening shows.
When I had the surgery done before, I quit for 3 months. Yeah, 3 months before,
Hey, Pam.
and then
Two,
3 months after, I never smoked.
It was something new.
Actually, more than that. Probably about 4 or 5 months after I never smoked. So it healed pretty good.
I just don't like evening shows. We went once to a 9 o'clock show at the saloon.
They have a clinic there at Mount Sinai Hospital just for hip replacements.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they do. So they're talking actually when I had it.
It's like going to the bar, the karaoke
They have a
stuff starts
table
at
that
9. I'm like,
they lay you on and they strap your legs and they spread out. There's one doctor that does your hip replacement through your groin.
Wow.
I don't know if I want that.
Then, yeah.
I'd rather have the fucking cut on the side of my leg. No, he said because they have to take that plate out, they'll do the side of your leg. Take the plate out and do it from that side. The guy here, well, it's in the same office as the guy that I went to see. He does it through the groin.
At the time, I just wanted to go home.
Supposedly there's faster healing
Hmm.
doing it through the groin.
So now that you own that weed for a week, what do you think of it?
Yeah, they said I'm getting an ablation in my heart, and it's just a day operation. They just make a little wee cut. They put this little tube thing through it, goes in and pinches, and then this other little thing goes cut, like it's heat cut, so it sucks, heals it right away, and that's it.
He had so much
Laser.
weed.
Yeah, something like that. And then they just pull this thing back out through the hole, stitch you up, and away you go. Crazy shit.
I think it's a tweak. Well, maybe.
Yeah.
How you doing today? Good. You want to burn one? I don't. Nobody has smokes, but I made sure I brought a big one. You guys want to burn one?
In a second.
All right. As in, you want us to wait?
Just like the other one. It started out heavy out there like a cloud.
It's chilly. Oh, that guy, him. I can't remember his name. Really nice guy. You've seen him around. Yeah, he's a nice guy. He was telling me about his hip fucking thing. It's making me sick listening because he's talking about plates in his thing and pins sticking into the bone to hold on and then screwed on, and it's like, oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. It's freaking chilly out this morning, eh?
It did.
I came out this morning, I went right back in. I had to go back in and get a sweater. The other day was alright. I came out and it was, and fall's definitely coming though, eh?
Yep.
Oh, that's good. It looks like it's lightening up a little. When we came, this was all over us.
No, it's gonna rain.
Mhm. Teresa wasn't feeling good today, and she didn't come for the, yeah.
Here we are.
Hey.
Well, there's the rain that was supposed to happen.
Yeah, we just missed it. We just got it missed. If you can see just over the roof, though, you can see it looks all royally and boily, eh? The clouds. I think we dodged a bullet.
I don't think we did.
No, you think we're getting it later?
Yeah.
That's all right. We deserve it. Well, you guys.
Well, just before it got dark, I was over at No Frills, and there was no, I don't think, but anyway, I felt the fucking drop of rain, but that was it. That was so that red sky in the morning did bring some little shitty weather.
I got an amazing video of that. It was like everything was pink. The buildings, the pavement, the sky. It was awesome. Amazing video.
What are you drinking there, Jeff?
Taurine.
What is it?
Taurine.
Non-smoke.
It's the stuff they put in cat food.
Who's next?
That way.
What is it?
Taurine.
Taurine.
Taurine. Taurine.
That right there. That's one
Good
of the
for you.
ingredients.
Oh, that's that mark you always see, those three. What does that supposed to represent, that, those three?
Energy, I guess? They're like
No, these
energy
three
supplements.
things here. What are they?
That's just the logo. That's
I know,
a
but what do they
monster.
represent?
It means monster.
That's the logo, yeah.
Oh, the M stands for monster.
Oh, you're right.
Comes in tons of flavors too. Different flavors.
Hey, if I can see it everywhere.
Who gave me this?
I did.
No, you stay away from that.
Keeping me clean. I like that.
Oh, I saw the funniest frickin' TikTok the other day. So this cat's sitting on the table. There's this bottle of something there. The cat starts to push the bottle over. The owner sees this and goes, "Hey!" The cat looks over at the owner. The owner's got the cat stuffed toy. The cat stuffed toy. He beats the shows him the water bottle, beats it, and then puts the cat down. The cat goes over and pushes the water bottle back towards the table. Yeah, he saw what happened to the stuffed cat because the stuffed cat was fucking with the water bottle, and then he got a beating, and then the real cat said, "Oh, I see what's going on." So he pushed the water bottle away from the edge.
There's one on Facebook this morning. I was putting a cartoon, and the lady's laying in bed, and Santa Claus, and he's just putting his pants on, and she says, "Next year, get me something bigger." I sent that to my friend.
Or the other one where it's how the cat wakes him up in the morning and it sits on his chest with its bum right in his face.
yeah.
So the first thing he wakes up to is this cat's bum in his
Smell, eh?
in his
And the
face.
tail is over the head.
Oh, good lord!
That would be a funny picture, wouldn't it?
So my cat, my drone came in a box, and the box I had in my living room. So the cat, if he fits, he sits. So he's sitting on the box, and he was happy for a couple days. Then the box collapsed, and he come up to me, and he looks at me, he's like, "Are you a little help here?" So eventually I ended up putting another box on its side, and then I cut up the drone box because he liked that size and fit it in the box. So now he has a little box that won't collapse on him.
Our kitchen floor is like glass. I play with my cat and I throw a little piece of thing, and he'd get it and he'd slide
Kids,
right
yeah.
into the wall. He'd bring it back to me,
Yeah.
and then he'd do somersault. I throw it over his head and he'd go,
Get it
and
before.
he'd run, and then he stops. He's not stopping, and boom. My wife, don't. And he'd carry that little thing back to me and drop it right back at me. You know, and I'm thinking that's funny.
Your wife must say, "Don't do that a lot."
And then I had to murder his husband. I put a rope around his neck and I killed him. Non-fate murder. He got totally paralyzed. I don't know how, from waist down. Friday night, 2 years ago. What are you going to do? He's totally paralyzed. So I
No,
take
I'm
him in the
good.
basement. I put a rope around his neck and I looked the other way and I strangled him. I didn't tell my family that for 2 years later. And all my daughters, you're a murdered our cat. I said, "I
No,
love that
you were
cat."
putting it out of its
What
misery.
am I going to do Friday night at 11 at night? The poor cat was totally paralyzed.
I had to do the same thing once, not the same, but we had catwalks all around the roof of our house and all our rooms, so the cats could go along these catwalks around the edge of the room at the roof. Well, we had 2 generations of cats that had lived like that. And then the third generation, one of the kittens was up on the top and he fell. He fell off the catwalk, and when he landed, he hit the coffee table, and it broke something because he started just freaking out. He was convulsing and like freaking out, and I had to break its neck because
You know, it was my fault.
it's heartbreaking. But I mean, what do you do?
I
You
should've
can't
left him
like it
alone.
was. You know what I mean? Thrashing and like it
Oh,
was. It was. There was nothing.
He
I
had
don't know.
hairballs, and I used to hit him, but not hard. That's fine. It was my fault. I went too hard. And I broke his back. I know I did it.
Yeah.
I hit him too hard, and he's paralyzed. I didn't tell my family that, and I love that cat. I had him for 10 years. And then I did tell him, my daughter, you're a murderer. You're a murderer. I didn't.
Don't
mean
you think
to.
I feel bad enough
What were
already?
you trying to
Right?
fix?
He had hairballs, and I used to just hit him lightly.
He had
you know.
hairballs. What's that do? Oh, it makes them spit them out.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
And I hit him too hard. And I broke his back. Now what am I going to do?
Yeah.
I love that cat. So I took him to the basement and I didn't even look at him. I looked the other way and pulled the rope. And he's meowing and I'm crying. I'm saying, I'm sorry. You know. I took him to Jerry's place. I wrapped him in a silk thing. And I put him in their dumpster. I just like, oh, the cat died. I don't know what happened. I told my father. 2 years later, I said, you know, that was me who did that.
That's an awful fucking story, Don.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I'll leave that one out from the get-togethers, the family get-togethers.
That's the second one. I did the other one in that cat
You
too.
fucking got another one? You got another cat too?
Now there's a pattern emerging.
There's two. No more.
Okay.
Hey, it took me 3 years at Seaway Mall. I wouldn't even look at the cat place. You're going to get another one, Dad. You're going to get it. Nope. I couldn't even look because I love cats.
No, no thanks.
So the ladies in there knew me and they said, Don, you're going to get another one. I wouldn't even look at the cat place. I'd walk right by it like this. So I sold all, I give all the stuff away. The kitty did with a box just so I wasn't tempted. I was 2 weeks on the sad. It was like a family member that I killed.
Yeah.
That I killed.
We had one where we took her on. We used to go on vacations, and when we'd take the cats, and the one cat ran off, and we had to leave it because we couldn't stay. Right? We stayed, I think, 2 days extra to look and search, and we couldn't find her, so we ended up having to leave her. But I was so sad.
Cats in the winter did it to mine. They go up, it's warm, and they go underneath and sit by the motor. You don't know. I started a car once. We did Jinx out. That was Jinx. I start the car here. Wow!
Oh, he was in the engine block.
2 weeks. I thought he ran away. I thought, well, he went to die. 2 weeks later, I'm in the backyard shoveling snow. Here comes. No fur on him. No fur. No, nothing on him. That one side. The one around the thing.
Wow.
Yeah. One guy was at Gillespie with a brand new car, and he had his warranty run out, and the cat, the rat and everything went. The cat was 32 years.
Oh, I forgot my coffee.
No. There's another one. I get the dust. Don's a murderer.
Oh, no.
The creepiest thing with cats ever happened to me. It was like 4 a.m. I was walking through a projects in Winnipeg, and my buddy elbowed me and he said, "Stop." And I stopped, and he says, "Look at that." And all around us, you guys know these buildings where it's all condos all around. It's in the center parking lot. We were about a third into the parking lot when we both looked up, because he says, "Hey, holy shit, look!" And he elbows me, and I looked up. Every place that a cat could sit, there was cats. So on the electrical box, there was about 4 or 5. On every single step on all of these houses, there was cats. On trunks, there was cats. On hoods, there was cats. There was all these cats everywhere, and none of them were meowing or saying anything or doing anything. They were just looking at us. And so me and my buddy, we both just backed up, and we turned around, and we just walked. We got the fuck out of there.
Cat attack.
Creepiest shit I've ever seen. None of them are meowing. There had to be easily about 100 of them there, maybe more. But it was fucking creepy as shit, and we
It would
left.
feel funny. wouldn't
Never
it?
seen anything like that ever again in my life. But They weren't making any noise. The only reason I noticed it was because he looked up and saw these, and he goes, "Hey, holy shit! Look at this! Look,
They were
look!"
talking to each other.
And then
Let's
we
get
looked
those
up and
fuckers down
and
there.
I looked
Why
up
were they
and
all
saw
together
this.
in the first place?
I don't know. I've never seen anything like that in my life. But there was about 100, maybe more, maybe 150 cats.
What kind
But
of cats were they?
just street cats, house cats, just cats with collars, cats with harnesses, cats, street cats, mangy
Were they
cats.
hopping from people feeding them over the years outside, stray cats?
I don't know.
Do you know
I
where
don't
they go
know.
for food now?
I don't know.
I
But
don't know.
the thing is in that part, that complex, I don't think there's all that many cats. So,
Yeah.
right? Because even if you assumed one cat per place, there was at least 2 or 3 as many units as there was cats there, and
They knew you
and they were also
strangers.
and they were quiet. Not one of them was meowing. They were all just staring at us. Well, as you looked around and you realized, like, holy shit! And then we just started slowly moving back because, fuck, 200 cats will kill you.
Excuse me.
There's the newcomers. They were talking to each other. There's newcomers down there.
Yeah, but I was
They
just
don't
saying
belong in
to I was
this
just
area.
saying to Jeff though, even if you assumed one cat per house, you're still looking at least
More.
double or triple the amount of cats. And there were they were all different kinds. Like there was like tabbies with calicos and cats with collars and cats without
Just
collars.
the people living there didn't bother them. I guess they just said, "What are you going to do?"
No, I think this was something more like spooky. Like not, yeah, I don't think this was a common occurrence. I think this was something weird and
Seen 1,000 ways.
because I've never seen anything like that ever in my life ever
Yeah.
again before.
1,000 ways to die. You ever see that?
Yeah.
And the guy's running away from the lawn in the woods. So he sees a hole, like a little cave. So he starts going in it and he gets stuck. So he waits and he hears them leaving. So they left. So he's stuck and he's trying to get out and he gets his lighter and he lights his lighter and he sees all these rats looking at him.
Watching them because they know he's screwed.
Oh,
So he's stuck and he couldn't get out and they all attacked him. There's nothing left to him.
can you imagine that?
Or what about people that get caught and stuck in elevators? Right? The workmen all go home. It's a long weekend. Friday's off and Monday's off. So that person got stuck Thursday night, and then the next time they're found is Tuesday morning.
Or a
And you-
construction
you-
site.
and you-
4 days in
If you
that
had
thing and they
somebody to
died.
help, you could push the top part to get
No,
out.
no.
But if you're alone,
Yeah,
how do
that's
you get up there?
yeah. It was a woman, I believe.
Well, that would be awful.
And they
wouldn't
came
it?
in and they found him, and it was one of the cleaning staff or something that
Oh,
had
they're
left.
coming
They were
in
like
there.
the last people to leave this site or something. And then the elevator broke down. Nobody could. Couldn't. No one was there. There wasn't even like a site
Could you
fucking
imagine in the
supervisor.
water, or when they open the thing up and there's a dead person.
That's what that happened. They realized the elevator wasn't working. They had a maintenance tech guy come. He reset something and they called it down, and then that's when they found her. She had like peed and befouled in there because it's 4 days, right?
They had a movie about 4 people going on the ski lift. And they thought it was all empty, but they were stuck
Yeah, they
for a week.
and the one guy broke his legs because he eventually jumped. He tried to jump and he broke 1 or 2 of his legs.
The Lodestone.
Yeah, and that's
Other
crazy.
guy tried, but then he got him.
Didn't he try to go across the cables? He was trying to go from the cable to one of the towers. So his idea was to go hand over hand on this cable to the next little hanging car, and then there was just a little way to the tower, and his idea was going to climb down the
He got
tower.
more chance trying to get by these wolves than.
Yeah.
So did they all end up dying?
Oh, the girl got away. She escaped. She walked by the wolves and they were eating one.
They were
of the-
chewing on one of the other
Trying
guys.
to get away.
And she knew if she said anything or did anything, they'd come for her. So she just went quietly by us.
They're busy.
Yeah.
So it's
So the message of the story is that when you go out into the woods, always take a slower, stupider friend with you. To kick them in the ankle and then run when the bears come.
Well, there were 2 people
Turns your
killed in
phone.
Banff a couple of days ago.
I don't have to outrun the bears. I just have to outrun you. Hey.
charged the phone, eh?
But we picked up the guy when I was in the ambulance in the 60s in Port Coburn, and his car went off the road and nobody knew. And he was there 2 days and he was trapped underneath. When he went underneath and he couldn't get out and he died, and he was trapped underneath the car, under
Wow.
the dash. And he was 3 days there. We got there, he was already smelling nicely. And yeah.
But that was probably the cold that killed him, right? Yeah.
Cars went by, didn't even know. My dad, Port Robinson.
That
on
probably
Silver
isn't
Road,
too bad though, because you just fall asleep, right?
Yeah.
Whereas
Just
like
fall
if you're in an elevator and you're starving to death, you're gonna die horribly.
My dad was going to Port Robinson in his motorcycle before he met my mom, and he had bald tires and ran over a frog. He went over in a ditch. He was all night in the ditch with the bike on top of him, 5 broken ribs.
Ooh.
All night with the bike on top of him.
Oh Lord.
And my dad, the 57 BSA, he put it down payment, going to pick it up to Claire's, and when my mother found out we were supposed to pick it up that Saturday, she said, nope, he's not getting the bike. But yeah, all night with the bike on top of him, 5 ribs broken, yeah.
Wow.
And he was unconscious, eh? And cars couldn't even see him driving by, eh? Because he went off.
Was he awake the whole?
No, he's coming in and out of consciousness.
Oh, that was good. He fell asleep. Yeah.
When she found out that, see my parents separated, and on that one day we went, put the down payment on that bike. Supposed to pick it up Saturday at Claire's, 57 BSA with a big one like Easy Rider. I was so happy, you know. She found that out. No, you're not getting the bike. So I still got to this day. That was 1961. I still got today the receipt. Luke's Garage on North Pelham, South Pelham. I'm so sad. We went to Luke's. He bought me a 56 Olds 98 Regency. Grade 9. I was happy again. Yep, that was Christmas. So she didn't mind the car, and I didn't mind it. I was first sad. Oh, I was looking for my end. Everybody else likes it.
You want to be Easy Rider and John Travolta all
All
at
the
once.
same time. Keep people guessing that way.
I can't remember. Does John do that in the winter too? They come and drop him off, and he just hangs out at the bus depot in the winter too. I can't remember.
Who knows better?
He doesn't do that in the
Which one
winter.
is this?
The little guy standing in.
Do I know him?
You've seen him every day. He's at the bus depot. Every day he comes, hangs out. Nice guy, awesome guy. He's just, I think, a little
What about him?
challenged, but nice guy. Does he do that in the winter? All winter too?
Oh, he stands outside the Hope Center. And
Yeah, but he doesn't do that in the winter, all winter, right? I can't remember what he does.
I see him
He used to
almost
drive
every
there in the
morning.
car. He used to have
He's
a car.
there?
He used to drive around all winter, around the block.
Oh,
So what's
okay.
he do?
I haven't seen him in the car for I don't know how long now. So
Couple
I don't
years?
think he has a car anymore.
So what's he do? Just stay there?
So I don't know what he does in the winter now.
What
Oh,
did he do before? Just stay there and wait for a bus.
no. He
wait
just
for-
comes, hangs out,
He just
and
hangs out there. Yeah.
Oh.
hangs out, and
Then he goes
On the
across
weekdays, he
street,
goes to
stands
the
in front of
center.
that building.
Oh, over there. I see. Oh, okay.
there's the stolen sim chip.
That's the one from yesterday?
Yeah.
I was thinking of that when I went home, what you were saying about it, you know? Yeah.
The reason I give him a ride so easily, because it seemed like he knew Teresa, and Teresa knew him.
I was thinking you, I thought,
So I thought,
he
well,
sucked you in. He pretended, hey, hi, how are you? You know, I think that's a
Yeah,
scammer.
yeah. Pretended he
Hey,
knew you.
hi, I haven't seen
And
you
you
for a
knew
long
he
time.
hadn't
Can you
met
give me
you.
a ride?
Yeah, you knew he hadn't met him.
I
but
thought of that right away when I went home. I thought, boy, that's an old trick. That's not, that you know.
They
hey,
all
hi,
thought you
how
were
you
going to
doing?
be. They
Give
all
me a
thought
ride?
you were going to be. The paper's dead, Rick.
Yeah, but the
We had bets on it. Who won the bet? We thought somebody said you're going to be dead.
didn't Teresa know him?
No,
No, nobody knows.
nobody
He
knew
came
him.
over like he knew her.
That was his whole trick, though.
That's
That was his whole. Oh yeah, we met before. And do we? I don't remember. Sure, we met. We were buddies.
Can you give me a ride?
Well, that's an honest mistake.
Can you give me a ride?
Yeah, that's how people get killed, though.
You're too nice a guy. You gotta be a prick sometimes. Just
Well,
remember
that's
that.
hard to be a prick.
Well, no, but you can just say no, right?
That's not being a
But
prick.
that's not his. way.
Or you could have said, "Hey Murray, you want to take a ride with me?" Right? Taking Murray with you, so you're not alone with the guy, right?
He was supposed to give
At
him
least
10
he'd have to
bucks
work
the
for it
ride.
if he was going to
That
kill you
might have
both.
killed both of us.
Yeah.
So I give him a backhand.
Yeah, come
There's
on.
never again you ask me for a ride. That's what I told him. They're a little bigger than me. He probably stepped on me.
He's got a stolen phone, had to be.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And he mentioned something about the wards.
The what?
Is he a
Yes,
ward?
he did.
Yeah.
He mentioned something when
I
he
know
was
who
There's
you're
who
talking
award?
about.
he's a ward or he's
Rick Ward,
missing.
Jeff Ward.
Something about
I asked him about Baker Ward.
Me and Chester got thrown over the river. Beat the shit out of me.
Hope he deserves it.
Oh, they said if sun was gonna come out.
Yeah.
Good. The way it looked this morning when we were standing there.
We're going to every year they got a outdoor festival, I guess.
Yeah, it's time for Thanksgiving. They pull it off
Really?
one of the streets, don't they? Or,
Yeah.
or is there a
Yeah.
park somewhere or
It
something?
goes into the park.
It's a big success, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that?
Balls Falls.
Mm-hmm.
This one I know is not in Balls Falls, but
Well,
maybe
on
there's
the
one.
way is Balls Falls, and then here's Vineland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have two of them.
Never been to Balls
Nice. Yeah, they got the big thing looks like Niagara Falls. Have you ever seen it?
What's that?
Falls Falls, winter? Big down there, and it's like wide deep. It's like Niagara Falls. The falls going over, and they got
Yeah.
all old stuff. They got an old woman dressed like the 1800s with a big loom, and then she shows you how to make.
Like Pioneer Village.
Right, just like that. It's really interesting. Yeah. We used to go to one in Wakefield once a year, and they had that old tractor, the old guy there. But this is neat. They got the old lady, and she's dressed with the, the hat, and she's showing on the loom, the big loom, whatever it's called, and all the things. And they got the in Balls Falls, the cut wood. It's the old style, like in 1800s. That you can go in there and you can see how it was. That's kind of interesting. Then you could buy, we always buy honey or something there when we go. Oh, here he comes.
Oh, here comes,
Is that place still around? Black Creek Mill? Is that place still around?
It's there, but it's not there. Nothing going on no more, no. Well, it's about time.
Look at this guy. They got the fucking doors open already.
It's about time.
Right.
We're gonna get the cops
feel
looking
like
for
we're
you.
up here something.
We're gonna get the cops looking for you. Thought you were gonna be mugged or something.
You gotta come around more often, Charlie.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
$2. I don't do stuff for free. What the fuck do you think I am? What's that old guy gonna do when you and I die? Who's gonna open the fucking door for him?
The next generation.
And he's older than us. He'll probably outlast us, don't worry. He lives upstairs at Goodwill.
Yeah, Buzzard's gonna get busier.
I saw him the other day there inside. I said, oh, I just saw you.
I see him at the gym.
I come in the other day at noon. I went fishing the other day with my son, and this man, he said, how you doing? Everything is fine, everything's fine, catching fish, Dad. I come in here at noon, and the guy that I saw there is sitting in here. He's got a convertible. He's an older man with a black convertible. He said, I just saw you not 3 hours ago. I said, yeah.
Small world.
Yeah. He said, I just live up there.
Oh, you're all Madison? Brown.
Brown socks, brown shorts, but that brown is from something else. That's what I said to Teresa. Remember, she's got the matching thing and thing. I says, your panties the same as the rest of you? Oh, this is fresh, eh? Another 2 months we'll be going, yeah, it's fresh, all right.
Yeah. We'll be rushing to go inside.
I'll be zipping the liner in. Oh, shit.
We'll be shorts, t-shirts away. That's one thing about winter, you know, long time.
Do I want another one before?
If it wet, it'd be stains, I wouldn't even wear them.
No, of course
Even, I wouldn't even wear them in the rainy day, to be honest with you.
not.
They looked nice once ago, a week ago. Look at
No.
them
Yeah,
now.
but you're supposed to use that
You
stuff
didn't
again.
use
huh?
it. I know.
Playground. Then all I heard was. It's like making this thing pop back and forth, and then something it broke. That's all I heard was all the stuff falling and everything, and then they were there for a little bit, and then they went back to their car, and then they left. I don't know what the heck they was doing out there.
Use your imagination.
They're monkeying around on the monkey boat.
I don't know what that was, but it sounded like it broke.
I know.
All right, I'm out of here, guys. Thanks for watching.